Boom. Keep them coming. What's going on, everyone? Bobbybarks here, and welcome to the review video for round 2. So this is just to go through things with you at the end of round 2. We obviously didn't show all the games. We had a number of games that didn't get played because people couldn't get together. And, you know, I kind of understand that to a certain extent. Time zones play a big issue, and we only tend to give people about 10 to 14 days to play these games. So it can be difficult, and it can't always happen. But nevertheless, let me just run through things with you. So on the right hand side of the screen here, where all the green and purple highlights are, that's how each group finished. So you can see that in Group A, Canada won that group with skills and wreckage. Lebanon came in second with R12 Shoot and Kassab. Brazil were third with Allende and Pedro. Hungary and Montenegro come in fourth with that one win, which was a default win over Algeria, which was Damit, Sami and Ibrahim, who just didn't respond in any of the group messages, so we had to disqualify them, which is what you can see here on this middle screen. These are the people that have been disqualified or withdrawn. If they're highlighted in red, that means that during round 2 or by the end of round 2, they actually got eliminated because of disqualification or because they withdrew. So Group B, you can see there Turkey very, very dominant. String Bill and Billy and Simon, as we were referred to them as. We saw a few of their games in that group, and they were very, very dominant. Played 4, won 4. I don't think any other nation in the 2v2 did as well as what they did, so they were really good. Together as a partnership, they are extremely good players. Very good teamwork, and it was shown against other very good players. Ireland was supposed to have been Mer and Kiwi, but Mer dropped out, so Gods took their place. Sweden and South Korea coming in third, although they did finish on 7 points along with Ireland, so it was fairly close. And then unfortunately Panama and Poland and Peru and Czech Republic only got that point apiece, which was the tie game that they had with each other. Group C, you can see there USA tops that group, played 3, won 3. England coming in second, they only had that one defeat to the USA. Scotland coming in third, they got that win over Croatia, which was a default win against Adam and Sandokan, who withdrew or got disqualified, I can't remember, from the tournament. Oh, withdrew, look, there it is, they both withdrew. Group D, Germany, very, very dominant in there, as we saw from some of the games that they played. We saw the France game and the Uganda and Tunisia game, won both games quite comfortably. El Salvador unfortunately struggled in that group, and they played 3, lost 3. If you're wondering why these points on the right hand side don't tally up, it's because people that was in a group of 4, we automatically give them 3 points each to start off with, so that it married up with the point system in groups A and B, which had 5 teams in. So if you were playing 3 games as opposed to 4, it didn't give you that disadvantage. So that's about it for the groups. That's you can see who finished where, all on your screen there. We then put that into the table on the left hand side, and it's showing you the standings as things are. Germany are obviously topping the leaderboards at the minute. Tinetro was very, very dominant in his 1v1s in round 1, and then Tinetro and Hulk Ale very, very dominant in the 2v2, so they've picked up maximum points so far and top that group. Turkey were referred to earlier in Group B. You know, they played 4-1 but unfortunately their 1v1 player ended up getting disqualified because he didn't respond to any of the messages or anything like that, and we couldn't get anyone else in time. So they didn't score any points in round 1, didn't Turkey, but they have picked up maximum points, 12 points there, as you can see, in round 2. So they are above this threshold here. This line that we have here is where people are standing right now. So if you're above that line, you are going to qualify for round 4. If you're below that line, you're not going to qualify for round 4. So all these teams, as they stand, don't forget we've still got the 3v3s to play, but at the end of round 2, these people are on the verge of going home. And the teams above the line are obviously going to progress through to round 4. So let me go through all these people that were lost during round 2 because of disqualification or withdrawal. We obviously have the 2 Algerians, so Algeria have gone. They follow Australia and Belgium from round 1. Canada from Brazil, or Canada, 18, however you want to pronounce it, he got disqualified, just lack of communication. Adam and Sando withdrew from the 2v2, and Dennis Weiner Gamer also got disqualified in round 1, so that's Croatia all gone. Nobody left from Croatia. Hungary, Retic Repka 94 didn't send any footage in for any of his 2v2 games and wasn't very active in terms of trying to get the games played, so he got disqualified. So Hungary are no longer there. Merpa, obviously, as we said earlier, withdrew, so Gods took their place in the 2v2. Who else went in? Oh, Niger went in round 2. They withdrew. There was an issue in the game with, I think Argentina and Niger were partnered up against Portugal. There was an issue in that game. Diary of Jane just withdrew from the tournament because of it, and haven't seen them again since. Vaughan Williams from Scotland withdrew after the 2v2s. He did play the games, to be fair to him, and then withdrew at the end of the 2v2, so you won't be seeing him in the 3v3s. Sudan Abdruf, that was round 1. Olympian was replaced with Soma Mr. Mayhem during the 2v2s. So Trinidad and Tobago do have a player in the 3v3s, sorry, which is Mr. Mayhem. Turkey, there you can see TR Sefa was the person that was supposed to play the 1v1s, ended up getting disqualified. And Last of Us Prodigy as well, which felt was a bit of a shame, really, withdrew during round 2 for Team USA. They did really, really well to get into Team USA. They played a lot of qualification games. I think most of you know, when I talked about this beforehand, there was about 45 people from USA that signed up, I think, to want to represent USA at the World Cup. And Last of Us Prodigy went through some qualifying games and, you know, was really active, got his games played really quick, moved on to the next round, played loads of games to get there, and then got to the World Cup. He's played in the 2v2s with Duncan, and then for whatever reason decided to withdraw. Must have some personal things going on, or maybe don't play the game as much anymore, I don't know, but you know, they decided to withdraw, which was disappointing. Really, really good player, and was looking forward to seeing them progress with Team USA. So that is a bit of a shame. So that's everyone that's gone. We've talked about this chart on the left hand side. I've been through the groups. The only thing left for me to talk to you about now is the 3v3 fixtures, which you can see now down your left hand side. All being well, yes you can. So in Group A we have England, Germany, Netherlands and Turkey. Group B we have USA, Canada, South Korea, Peru and Cyprus, El Salvador and Trinidad and Tobago. In Group C we have Scotland, France, Portugal and Czech Republic, Ireland and Poland. And then in Group D we have Lebanon, KSA and India. And in Group E we have Sweden, Panama and Uganda, Bolivia and Tunisia, and then Brazil, Argentina and Costa Rica. So we have, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups, and like I say, they will be 3v3s. I can tell you that the games, as I'm talking to you right now, have already been played. We have had extreme difficulties getting 3v3s played. I already talked to you at the start of the video about the 2v2s getting played, so you won't see a lot of 3v3 games, unfortunately. We did have the idea of playing them on interrogation mode, which is what happened, but we did find that as the deadline was approaching, games weren't getting played. We did say to people, just get the game played, whether it's a 1v1, a 2v2, a 1v2, whatever, try and get the games played. Couldn't get everyone online for a lot of the games, which was disappointing. Like I say, I do understand we give people 10 to 14 days to play the games, and you know, very difficult getting 2 players to play in a 1v1. Again, it's very difficult getting 4 players to play a 2v2. Trying to get 6 players to play a 3v3 was extremely difficult. I did actually put people in the groups where the time zones were easier to play, but it just still didn't work out, unfortunately. So I can't do any more than what we did to try and help those games get progressed. But anyway, you will see a few 3v3s, and like I say, you'll probably see a 2v2 and even a 1v2, which was a very good game to watch. So that is it. I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover, and I will see you all when the 3v3 start, probably this coming weekend. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.